Hi everyone, please don't scroll. I really need your help with something. It's about adoption and finding my biological family. So, my dad was adopted when he was younger. Sadly, my dad is no longer with us no more. He passed away 3 years ago. But my dad was adopted. I'm going to give you some information. So if you do know my biological grandmother or grandfather or any of that side of the family, please can you contact me, because I want to find them. I basically want to know where I come from, where my dad's biological family come from, and stuff like that. So my dad was born on the 2nd of May 1959 in Croydon, in England. His real biological mother is called Barbara Joan Sinfield. She was 23 when she got pregnant with him, and she was living in a Haven home, I think it was called. My dad's biological father is called George Frederick Stewart, and he was 20 years old when my dad was born, but he wasn't in the picture when Barbara Joan Sinfield, my dad's biological mum, gave birth. He wasn't in the picture. When he was born, my dad was called Mark. Barbara Joan Sinfield, his biological mother, named him Mark Sinfield. So that was his biological name when he was born. Then he was adopted at 1.5 years, I think it was. What I was reading the other day in his adoption stuff, that he was adopted by my grandparents, who I know as my grandparents, who adopted my dad, by the Griffiths family, who is Phoebe and Charles Griffiths. They adopted my dad. Like I said, my dad was called Mark Sinfield when he was adopted, but then they changed his name to Martin Charles Griffiths. So who I'm looking for is my biological grandparents or any of the family. I know that there is a Susan in the family of Sinfield, and a George as well. I can't remember the other family members, but Barbara Joan Sinfield would be my biological grandmother. I think it says she was born 1936, so she'll probably be about 88 now. So I don't know whether she's still here on this earth anymore. I'm not sure. But I just want to find them and know where my family is from, because I literally have no idea at all. You know what I mean? My dad did try and find her many years ago, but they couldn't find her. Whether she's under a different name now, whether she got married or whatever. But all I know is that Barbara Joan Sinfield, my biological grandmother, she was a factory worker, where she met George Frederick Stewart when she was 23, he was 20, and he disappeared and left her pregnant. Like I said, I want to find him as well. You know what I mean? I want to know where my grandfather is, if you know what I mean. All I know is that he is Anglo-Indian, so I obviously have Indian blood running through my veins. All we know is that his family is from Delhi, New Delhi, so that would make my great-grandparents Indian. On my dad's side, like I said, I really want to find them. So if you know George Frederick Stewart, he was living in Croydon as well, in England, when he met Barbara Joan Sinfield. So basically, I want to find them. If you're like part of the family and you would be related to me, please can you contact me. In my bio, I have my Facebook link to my Facebook. If you message me on Messenger, and we can speak there. Like I said, I'll remind you again, my biological grandmother would be called Barbara Jones Sinfield. That's what she was known as when she was 23. And my biological grandfather would be called George Frederick Stewart. And he's Anglo-Indian, so he's English and Indian at the same time. So yeah, I really want to find any family member just so I know where I come from. Like I said, my dad was adopted. He was born in Croydon on the 2nd of May 1959, and Barbara Jones Sinfield, my biological grandmother, his mother, named him Mark Sinfield. So if anyone on here knows of them or anything like that, can you please get in contact with me? I know what the internet can do, and I know what you all can do. Please repost this so I can find them, whether it's aunties, uncles, cousins. I just want to find people. I just want to find them and get to know them, you know what I mean? I think that she might have tried to find him, but I'm not certain. I just know that my dad did try and look for her and try to connect with her, but the adoption place just couldn't find anything on her. Whether she married again, I'm not sure, but please, if you can help me, my link is in my bio for my Facebook. If you message me on my Messenger, please be genuine. I don't want no fake people pretending to be them. I want people who are genuine. Remember, my dad was called Mark Sinfield when he was born. His biological mother was Barbara Jones Sinfield. She was born in 1936 and they lived in Croydon. And my biological grandfather would be called George Frederick Stewart. So if you can repost this, just so people see it. I just want to find my biological grandparents and my biological family on my dad's side, as he wanted to find them when he was alive. Like I said, he's no longer with us no more. He passed away 3 years ago from from AF, trouble with his heart. I just want to find my family on my dad's side, if that's possible. Please, please, please repost this. I just want to find them. Like I said, my link's in my bio to my Facebook Messenger. If you message me there, please repost this. Thank you.